and welcome. Today we're going to be going over how we can automate the process of generating documents and sending them for signing using Annature. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step to any Zenphi flow is to set up your trigger, which in Zenphi is the action that's going to initiate the flow. In this case, we're using the Google Forms new response trigger, meaning it's going to start a flow whenever a Google form is submitted. So in this case, the first thing you have to do is set up your connection by clicking on this plus icon. You'll be able to select if it's a private or shared connection, as well as give it a name. What this is going to do is it's going to grant Zenphi permission to be able to access these responses and be able to use them inside of the flow. So once you set up your connection, all you have to do is click on this drive icon here and select the form from your drive. For this example, we're going to be using this form. It has 4 really simple questions. Make sure you do enable the option to be able to collect the email from any respondents. And now the first action we're going to be using is called Generate Document Using Template. As the name implies, we're going to be creating a template that's going to be filled in with the information from the Google Form responses. So all you have to do is set up your connection once again, and then you're going to select which file is going to be your template. In this case, this is the one that we're going to be using. As you can see, there's certain words inside of 2 curly brackets. This is going to indicate where the placeholders are, where we want to replace this information. So for example, the name of the person, their starting date, the company, their title, everything will be updated with the information from the responses, but to be able to do that, we need to indicate where they are. So to be able to do this, all you have to do is place the 2 curly brackets around the words that you wish to replace. The next step is to select where this file is going to be saved. So first you have to select a folder. So click on the Google Drive icon, select the folder where you wish to save, and then you have to select a name for this file. So in this case, we're using contact for the name of the person. To be able to insert information, all you have to do is click on this chain icon. This is a token picker. If we use it, we can access information from previous steps. So we're able to access their name, their title, etc. from the trigger here. All you have to do is click on Add Token. And since we do want to send this document for signing, make sure to check this Generate PDF action. And then down at the bottom, you're going to see all the placeholders inside of your document. And here you're able to indicate the value that you wish to add to each one. So for example, for the date, we're using the start date, company, the company that they inserted. So again, you can use a token picker, or you also have the option to manually write something. The next action is called e-sign documents. This is going to allow us to be able to send the document for signing using Annature. So all you have to do is set up your connection. The only difference here is it's going to ask you for the API ID and the API key, which come from the developer section inside of Annature. Once you do that, you have to let it know which document it's going to be sending for signing. So if you click here, you're going to be able to select the PDF that we just generated in the previous action. You can give the envelope a name as well as add a message to the recipients. So again, here we're using the token picker to add their name. And then here all you have to do is indicate the name and the email of the person who needs to sign. So since we're using the email from the person who responded, we have to get the initiator email from the trigger. Here you can select if the person needs to sign, if they just need to view, or if they need to receive a copy. Since we do want them to sign, make sure to leave it in needs to sign. And then if we open up the signature slot here, we're able to indicate a signature placeholder to be able to let Zenphi know exactly where the person needs to place their signature. So to be able to do that, if we go back to our document, I have left a placeholder here in white that's not visible to the eye, but it is there so the document is able to let Zenphi know exactly where it is. So this is going to be where it's going to be placing their signature. So I'll just write it here, same way as we did the other placeholders around 2 curly brackets. And then for the last action, we have this one called Save File, which is going to be in charge of saving the signed document into our Google Drive. So all you have to do is again set up your connection, select which file it's going to upload, in this case the one that says the content of the signed document. You're going to select a folder to save it in, and that's it. So all we have to do is save and test run. We're going to select a form response to start, so click on Start here. And as we can see here, it's sending the document for signing, so I'm going to go ahead and check my email. Here we have the email with the message that we had selected with their name, so we're going to go ahead and click on Review Documents. Okay, and we're going to click on Review. And here it's indicating that I need to sign exactly where I had placed the signature placeholder. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one, Adopt Signature. As you can see here, it has added the signature. We're going to click on Finish Signing. And as you can see, it has finished and saved the file to our drive. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that folder And here we have it, the finished document with the dates we had selected, the name, all the information from the form response, as well as the signature. So as you can see, it is really simple. You can add or remove steps to make your flow as complex or as simple as you need it. That would be everything. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel to find other tutorials for different use cases, different triggers, different actions, so you can learn how to automate different processes. Thank you so much for watching.